We're back. Go over. We don't want funky swines. We want Barrel Canyon.
Oh yeah, and now to lose all our lives again.
I saved them. Wait. Remember, this is the one where... Okay, never mind. You died, so... Let me go see if I can't find a DK barrel. Oh! Well, we're not doing that because you can skip half the level with this up here.
Oh, right.
Because I'm a cool boy. And I don't play video games. Look at that. 15 lives. Look how many more lives we have than last time. 15 more. Because we lost last time. Which means we had 0. So, Eric, did you see The Irishman?
Not yet.
What the fuck?
Is it good?
It's worth seeing, I guess. It's just weird.
You're not following the script, you fucker.
Just go! Make it go! It's just the de-aging software. The de-aging software just, like, doesn't... It didn't work. Robert De Niro still looks like he's fucking 80. He's supposed to be, like, 20, but, like, he just looks 40 instead, which doesn't work. Oh, you know what? There's another movie I want to talk about that's not The Irishman. That was just as stupid.
Oh, what?
It was called Kill the Irishman, and it's clearly trying to rip off a Scorsese film. It's from, like, 2011.
Oh, okay.
It was... Okay.
God.
It was about... one sec here. Okay, we're back. It was called Kill the Irishman, and it was about this, like, Irish... Okay, it's really hard to describe this movie because it wasn't very good. But it's about this dude who was, like, a union boss, right?
Okay.
And then he does a bunch of crimes, and then he gets caught as a criminal. And I think it's the FBI. Someone's like, hey, you're gonna be our snitch, so get to snitching.
Get to snitching.
And he does.
Imagine the FBI man just doing finger guns when he said that.
That's pretty accurate to what happens in the movie.
What?
But, like... So it's clearly ripping on Scorsese. It's your turn, by the way.
Huh?
It's clearly ripping on him. Because it's like a gangster movie, and it's trying to be stylish, and our main character's supposed to be badass. And, like, his main thing is whenever he gets into a fight, he never uses guns, he just beats him up. Which is stupid.
Yeah. That's a weird thing for mobster to do.
Well,
that
was Eric's failure sound. Anywho, so you know how in Scorsese's films, like, the bad guy, like, the main characters are, like, they're romanticized, but, like, it's always kind of brought back down to reality in the end, where it's like, oh yeah, being a gangster was shitty because you were a criminal. This movie doesn't do that. This movie has him at the end, so he dies in a car bombing. This movie, at the very end, he's, like... There's this kid who comes up to him and is like, hey, mister, are you the Irishman? And he's like, yeah, kid, I am. And it's like, my little brother said he wants to be just like you. He's like, nah, kid, you don't want to be like me. And then he takes off his cross and gives the kid a cross. He's like, get out of here, kid. And then, this is no joke, play for play, and then he gets in his car and his car blows up. But, like, this entire time, he's this dude who kills, like, multiple people. Like, they do, like, 13 car bombings and kill a shit ton of people. And we're supposed to... What the fuck? And we're supposed to be, like, romanticizing him.
Oh, my God.
As, like, this hero of the people.
That must look so much better in the script. Just, like, takes off his cross, hands to the kid. That means he's, like, redeeming himself, slightly for his death.
Even though he just got done killing a bunch of people. Also, I don't know if this was intentional or not, but the dude who kills him, they make him look really badass. Like, he's very mysterious, he's very efficient, you know, like as assassins are.
Ah, okay.
But he drives a fucking van, and that's not badass.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I can't even pretend.
Like, it's like a brown, shitty van, too. That's a good camera. Ah!
I just can't get over, like, what do you do when a criminal gives you a rosary? Do you keep that? Do you sell it on eBay? Do you, like, this the rosary that belonged to the Irishman?
It's just...
Do you tell your mom we got a brand new rosary from Crime Guy?
From Crime Guy.
Crime Guy.
It was a stupid movie, and it was like...
Best of crime.
Okay, another thing. The main dude... Here's the thing. The entire movie, I was sitting there watching, like, what the fuck is wrong with this dude's hair? Because it looked god-awful.
Okay.
If I can, I'm going to put up a picture of it right here. If I can't find a good picture... Hey, we beat the level. If I can't find a good picture, I'm not going to put up a picture.
The power of our anti-Irish rage. Let me rephrase that. The power of our disdain for this movie. Because it makes us better at video games.
It did. Okay, but the thing is, about this stupid movie, he looks just like the guy he's supposed to portray. Like it's a good portrayal.
Okay.
But he looked like his hair. It looks so bad. It looks like the top of his head got caught on fire.
Okay.
What is?
So I'm confused. It's like a martial arts movie,
No, it's a gangster movie.
and the guy never uses like.
Well, he does. Okay, so at one point there's like a biker gang outside his house that he moves into,
Okay.
and he takes a shotgun over there to like intimidate the biker gang, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then instead of shooting the biker gang, him and his buddies just like stand around while he beats one of them up. It's like that's not badass. It just is foolish looking.
I'm still confused about. I'm having a hard time picturing like a gangster movie starring a gangster who like punches a lot.
Like he's a big dude. Like the actor portraying him does a good. Like he's like, yeah, you're big, you're intimidating. I get it, but it looks. What? See that frog? Just like that.
Yeah, that's distracting me.
It's
Actually.
horrifying. Anyway,
I know this game holds up pretty well, but that texture on the frog is kind of creeping me out.
yeah, because it just looks like camouflage.
Yeah. Sorry, you're saying?
It's just a stupid movie. Because it's just like basically jerking off over this Irish guy, and like there's okay. So another thing that I thought was kind of interesting was that it specifically showed like real life footage of him.
Okay.
Because he was on the news and shit, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. You know, Scorsese's flicks don't have that. But it just they didn't use the real footage of him. They used They used real footage of other characters. They used real footage of the like, other people who were in the movie, like other actors. They weren't in their scenes, but anytime like the main character was on camera, they would just do a green screen of the actor. It was like.
It's just like them being like, okay, he doesn't look that much like the original. We don't want to draw attention to it.
But here's the thing: he does. Like the way he looks great. I don't see why they were so afraid to use like the real footage.
I have no idea.
This movie did not score very highly on Rotten Tomatoes, if I'm remembering correctly.
Oh yeah. That reminds me of two things. When we talk about Tom Cruise or Bruce Willis.
Both.
What's your pick?
We'll do Tom Cruise first.
Okay, so Tom Cruise in this movie where he played a Nazi like infiltrator. No, a guy who infiltrated the Nazis.
So he wasn't a Nazi who infiltrated. He was a guy who infiltrated the Nazis.
You can find this as the movie in which Tom Cruise wore an eye patch. Because that's all I remember about it.
I feel like other movies are making fun of that.
Yeah. Anyhow, so it's just like Tom Cruise put on this eye patch and was like infiltrating the Nazi commander. But the thing is, in this movie, you know, when most like movies set in Germany and when the audience is like expect to be English, they use a shit ton of subtitles.
Yeah.
And if they don't do that, they give everyone like a German accent, so it's implied, hey, here's when they're speaking German. You can tell by the German accents.
What? So when they're speaking German, they just have a German accent. But when they're speaking,
well, yeah, that's one of the things they do.
What's the
Well,
other
it's
thing they
that
do?
thing where if they're actually speaking German, but we don't want to subtitle everything. So just kind of deal with it. This movie didn't either of those things.
What does it do?
Well, it had Tom Cruise, who, like I said, is infiltrating the Nazis, speak with an American accent the entire time.
Oh.
He's speaking with his normal speaking voice
That's
around other people who are doing the German accent.
That's like B.J. Blazkowicz shit.
And it makes him look like the worst spy of all time. And that's some like stiff composition.
Like I said, B.J. Blazkowicz.
My favorite thing is there's a story about this German spy who was so awful at being a spy that the police like picked him up and they brought him to a tourist place. Like, hey, this guy's clearly lost.
They didn't even assume he was a spy.
Yeah, he was so obviously German. They thought he just got lost.
Jesus.
Anyhow, and also the other.
It's your turn.
Yeah, the other dude I want to talk about was fuck his face.
Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis. Because you're talking about terrible hair, and
Yeah.
that made me remember Bruce Willis and his magnum opus Hudson Hawk.
Hudson.
Have you not heard of Hudson?
I have heard of this.
Hudson Hawk is when Bruce Willis plays a jewel thief who times his crimes by singing.
Oh.
While he's stealing jewels, he sings a song to himself and his partner do a duet, so I know exactly when they are doing something. Because the songs are always the same length, they're always singing it.
Right.
But they are singing this out loud and doing
God damn it!
and doing dance numbers while they're doing these crime things. Anyhow, as stupid as that is, trust me, this movie is way stupider than I can imply in this short amount of time we have. One of the favorite things about the movie is there's this rumor, because this movie cost about 3 times the amount it should have. It was a massively expensive movie.
It's like an Adam Sandler thing.
Yeah, something like that, except the thing is, no one knows what cost so much.
Like, they didn't film in a weird location,
Nope.
or...
So there was this rumor like, wait a minute, this movie spent a lot of time editing. It did, yeah. And Bruce Willis's hair looks pretty good in the movie.
Oh yeah, I have heard of this.
Yeah, and they're like, there's this rumor like, did they spend millions of dollars digitally adding a hair to Bruce Willis because his hairline was receding? And this is not confirmed, but this movie did cost a lot and did spend a huge
where the
amount
money
of time
went is
in editing. And like, did this movie like almost entirely funded by Bruce Willis's ego because he was trying to like launch his music career?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah. Did he actually just force everyone to do this and not tell anyone to ever talk about it? Because it's such a tempting idea.
I could see that. He's big enough dickhead where he would. You know what's weird? He looks good bald.
He does. He's like one of the quintessential good-looking bald men.
I hate how like when you get those bonus rooms, it just starts the level over. So yeah, I just got 2 more lives, but now I gotta start over.
Yeah, he's like one of the quintessential good-looking bald men.
Him and Jason Statham.
I was about to say Jason Statham. Yeah,
the better British Bruce Willis.
Yeah, I'm gonna say the better British. What's the one I of? I'm gonna say Van Damme. Weirdly enough,
He's French.
oh yeah. Wait, is he French? No, he was
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Oh, he was from Brussels. Yeah, where's Brussels?
I don't know.
Yeah, remember.
All I know is Jason Statham and Bruce Willis both have a habit of being in not too great action flicks.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta jump that.
Oh, what? I thought that was a stopping point.
Nope. This might go. Okay.
Ooh,
That might just be bad conveyance. Next time on Soundboard, we'll talk about deep fake.